G'day, ZiggyD here, and welcome back for some more cooking with yours truly, ZiggyD. You guys enjoyed the last episodes of Cooking with ZiggyD, so I thought I'd bring you some more. And today I'm going to be giving you guys an extremely easy and one of my favorite recipes at the moment, a no-bake paleo chocolate slice. So let's get started. So this is a recipe so easy that even I should be able to make it on my very first go. I've never made it so far, but Amy's made it for me every time. But I absolutely love it, and today we're going to learn to make it. And I've been told that it's so easy that hopefully I won't even screw it up, even though I'm terrible when it comes to sort of baking things like this. Thankfully, there's no actual baking involved in this. This is a no-bake slice. So to set the scene for you guys, and maybe if Amy can just bring it in a little bit more for me. This is kind of, this is a sort of recipe where you just eat it and give it to people to try and taste without actually telling them what's in it. Because when you eat this, it tastes like a golden ruff, like it tastes like a block of golden ruff chocolate. If any of you guys have had that before, it's like a chocolate with coconut sort of mixed through it. It's got that flavor and that texture going on. It's really good. You eat it, like I like eating it from the freezer, you know, frozen, like cold, perfect summer treat. And it's pretty damn healthy for a chocolate flavored snack as well, because it doesn't actually contain any sugar or any milk products whatsoever. So pretty interesting stuff. But I guess we'll just, we'll make it and we'll see how it goes. So first we'll go through the ingredients. We have a selection of nuts. We like to go with the cheapest possible nuts. You can use like kind of your favorite nuts. It doesn't really matter too much, but we like to go for the pretty cheap ones. We have almonds here. Again, these are unsalted. And then we have cashews here as well, which are also unsalted. So you can use, as I said, a mixture of different types of nuts there. Some people like to say cashews aren't paleo because they're legumes. They're not actually a legume. They're like a seed of a fruit or something like that. So I think they do actually come in as paleo, but whatever. I'm not really that specific about being strictly paleo or anything like that. I just enjoy this recipe. So next up we have some cocoa powder. Just any sort of cocoa powder you like. This is just nice, cheap, home brand. And then there's probably the most expensive part of it is pitted dates. So we've got some dates just there. Now instead of almonds, you can use something like almond meal if you want, though that's a bit more expensive than just using whole almonds. Next up, we're gonna want some shaved or shredded coconut. So that's in that bag just there. And we want some, one of my favorite things in the world right now, coconut oil. So you can get this. This is unrefined coconut oil. I think that's important to use that, isn't it? Yeah, it has the coconut flavor. Okay, this is the one that's got the coconut flavor. If you get refined, it won't taste like coconut and the slice won't taste very good. So you want unrefined coconut oil. This is, buying it like this is kind of expensive, but you can get like big things from like Asian grocers and stuff that are much cheaper and you can buy it in bulk. Especially if you guys live in the US, you should be able to get it pretty easily over there from what I've read. So let's get started. This is pretty easy. Everything just goes in the blender. So let's do that. We're gonna start off with the almonds here. We have, if I just refer to my little instruction guide from Amy, we have one cup of cashews, 1 cup of almonds. Sounds good to me. All right, I'm gonna be using a little Ninja Blender Bro here to do this. And this will get noisy once we start blending. All right, there we go. 1 cup of almonds. Perfect. Yeah, just a little bit of a generous cup there. Perfect. And there it is, our almonds done. Next up we have 1 cup of cashews. I'm a fan of both almonds and cashews. They're probably some of my favorite sort of nut type things. There we go, there's our cup of cashews as well. Again, don't use salted cashews or almonds, it won't taste very good. And there's our nuts. And should we blend from this point? Yes. I think we should blend from this point. As I said, I haven't made this before. Gentle bursts?
No, just go nuts.
Just go nuts. Did you just say go nuts? Amy just said, just go nuts. Guys, we're just gonna go nuts on these nuts, okay? All right, it's about to get noisy, so I'll lower that volume down in post-production. That looks pretty good. Is that good? Is that good?
I would shake down the sides and do it a little bit more.
It's looking pretty good. You sure? Do a little bit more? All right, a little bit more. She's the boss, she knows how to make this thing. All right, that should be good, that should be good. Now, I've received a pro tip from the Amy before making this that it's a good idea at this point to tip some of the nut mixture out. So I'll just tip like that much out, I guess?
Yeah, it depends on your food processor.
Yeah, if you've got a bigger food processor, you probably don't need to worry about it. But that's like half of that out there. And there you go, there's the consistency you're looking for just there. You'll notice we have much better lighting now. Amy just bought some sweet hardware for our camera. And that is thanks to you guys who have been subscribing, donating on Twitch, or otherwise supporting us and helping us get these awesome things to make awesome videos, so I appreciate it. Next up we have pitted dates. I reckon pitted dates. No, you're not supposed to tell me, just let me figure it out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go. So these things are kind of like, I don't know, dates it.
Eat one.
I don't want to eat one.
Eat it.
Mm.
Eat it.
Yeah, not too bad. Not everyone likes dates, so. So if people don't like dates, don't tell them dates are in this, because it doesn't taste like dates at all once you actually turn this into a slice. It tastes like, as I said, coconut chocolate. But it's kind of crazy. This, like, when Amy told me what was in this recipe, it kind of blew my mind a bit. But I'm gonna put this in the food processor, the one that I just ate from. You guys aren't eating it, don't worry about it. It's just me and Amy. I'll probably eat most of the slice anyway. Dates, we want 1 cup of pitted dates. There you go. Do I like compress it down into the cup a bit? Probably. I did it anyway. So I'm gonna blend this one on now. Or should we add more stuff to it? I'm gonna figure it out. We'll blend it. Let's blend it.
Give her all she's got, Captain. She's not gonna hold.
I think it held. There we go. Alright, now we have like a datey, nutty mixture, I guess. And now I got the coconut oil. Because it's not too hot today, the coconut oil's gone a little bit hard, but that's okay. I think we can just scoop it out and it should be fine.
It's normally hard. We've just had 38-degree days.
Yeah. When it gets hot here, this stops looking like this, and will just look like water in the jar because it melts. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Is this a tablespoon? Give me help on this one. I don't want to screw this up too bad. I actually want to be able to eat this. This looks like a tablespoon, right? I have an actual tablespoon, I think. Yeah?
No, we don't.
We don't?
No.
Okay. That much?
Guess.
Guess. Okay. That too much?
Yeah. But you need 2, so.
That? Alright, that looks good for 1.
I do that and make it.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Oh, we got some. Oh, we got some.
Not that much.
It looks kind of gross, but this is so good. Half of that? Is that good? Shit, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. The stuff is actually really tasty.
Ooh, flavor explosion.
Mmm, oily. It tastes good though. It does taste good. I could almost eat that by itself, but I'd probably feel pretty ill if I did. Now, next is half a cup of cocoa. Okay. Alright, this stuff gets messy, and I'm wearing a white t-shirt, so let's just stand back like this. Also, this is not a half cup, so I gotta like eyeball it. Alright. That looks a little bit more than half a cup. We'll be okay. Okay, it's all pushed it to the sides, but it's starting to look like kind of like a chocolatey goop now. That's awesome. I should probably scrape it down a bit maybe.
Do you know what I would do?
What would you do?
I would
Give me your pro tips.
That out and add it to the nuts. And then mix it.
And then mix it in there?
Yep,
Doesn't need blending anymore?
No.
Okay. Alright, perfect. I like it. Yay, Amy pro tips. Yay for cheating. I RMT'd some pro tips here from Amy. Oh, that looks so good. Alright, get in there. Hey, Amy, resist the urge to take over and kick me out of the kitchen. It's gonna be okay. The cookies turned out fine. Remember the cookies? The cookies were delicious, actually. They were like some of the best cookies I had in my life, and I made them. And even though I dropped one of the eggs on the floor, it was still delicious. I guess then the step is to mix this thing through until it all kind of turns into a chocolatey stuff. Chocolatey mess.
Okay, so another pro tip.
What's our pro tip?
I would mix this as well as you can, and then judge if you need to add some more coconut oil.
Okay, alright. Well, I'll mix as well as I can then. Yeah? Get my hands in there? We did this last time. Alright, oh no, wait. Alright, before I rest my hands up, I've got another step to do. I forgot about this part. We need to like line this tray. So you just want like whatever tray you can get, but I've been informed that lining it can be handy, so I got a strategy for this, guys. Just watch out. So I'm gonna like go about that way, about as wide as the thing is, and then what I'm gonna try and do is do something fancy here a little bit. I have no idea what I'm doing. Will that do anything? Maybe if I like cut a chunk out. I want like, so what I want to do, right, is get this thing in here and then have it so there's like little lifting tabs so I can lift the slice out with it. Oh, that's working, that's working. It's working. I don't really need like all that material. Let's get rid of that. It's gonna be fine, guys.
You should sew clothes.
I should what?
Sew clothes.
I should sew clothes. They would be artfully made clothing. There we go. That works pretty. I don't know, that pretty well. So now I've got little lifting tabs on the side here. I can like pull the slice out. Awesome. Okay. Hand time. Yeah. Actually, this might work okay. There might be enough coconut oil if I do this with the hands.
Yeah.
It's gonna melt the coconut oil a bit more, isn't it?
Is it combining well?
Seems to be. Look at that, that's just like a block of chocolate. So now all you do, guys, is just chuck that in the freezer, take it down, just like Next step, everything goes in the tray. So I've made this look more difficult than it is, I think, but I think this is like, I'm like, Amy, I would really love some of that chocolate slice. And she's like, okay, and then like 30 seconds later, she's like, all right, it's in the freezer. In 10 minutes, it'll be ready. How long does it actually take to freeze? Not very long. It's like an hour or something, probably.
Basically eat it right now.
Yeah, you could, but I think I very heavily encourage you guys to wait until this is frozen because that is really what makes this. It's kind of like,
it warm.
Well, this is about what Ziggy likes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'll just leave you to.
Watch out for brown snakes. There was a snake out the front earlier today, but yeah, no, it's like so cold and fresh, and it's almost like ice cream, but with like the same like hardness as like a chocolate bar. It's awesome. All right, get some of this sweet slice pushing action down in here. I'm like gonna try and flatten this thing out as much as I can. But if you compress it down enough, it'll turn into a decent block.
Lift.
Lift? What? What am I doing? What are you doing to me? I'm confused. What?
Lift this finger.
Oh, okay. I see now. And coconut.
No, just stop.
That too much?
Oh, wait.
Is that the wrong coconut?
Yeah.
I used the wrong coconut. You should use the more finely shredded coconut. This one's too massive.
Yeah, this one's not going to stick very well.
That'll do it. Look, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We'll take like a fancy photo at the end, it'll be fine. So now what we're gonna do is take this thing and put it in the freezer, and shouldn't take too long. I'll let you guys know how long it takes. Know how long it takes when we pull it out of the freezer, and then you can have some sweet footage of me eating it like that. Alright guys, welcome back. It was about 30 minutes in the freezer and we're done. It's nice and cold and pretty hard. You can kind of tell when it's frozen, but you can just give it like 30 minutes to an hour and you'll be fine. Let's see if my little lifting tabs worked out the way I planned. Oh yes, look at that. That was perfect. So there we have the slice, guys. Now it's a good idea to let this not be fully frozen when you cut it, and then you can put it back in the freezer and freeze again afterwards, but I'm too eager, I want to eat some now. So I'm going to cut it here. We'll just start middle there, and if I just crack it there at the edge, and then do another little bit here. Oh yes! And then we can do some slices like this. Bam. Bam. And bam. And there we go. Look at that thing. Oh yeah.
I'm focusing.
Let's get it. We'll insert fancy plate presentation here. Yes, very good editing. Congratulations, Ziggy. And here, because I guys know how much you love this part, I get to try it. Mmm. If you guys watch my stream, you've probably seen me eating this on stream quite a few times. Mmm, that's pretty good. So it tastes exactly like Golden Ref, like coconut chocolate. Mmm. Yeah. Good stuff, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to make this at home for yourselves, and I hope you guys like it as much as I do. It's pretty damn good. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching. Ha ha.